as it breaks things down, the inside of the bean starts to get filled with the liquid that has dissolved sugars, your complex polyphenols, a whole bunch of things. I'll show you the schematic later on. But this liquid and the color of this liquid is a very good indicator. If the bean is under or unfermented, it's going to remain purple. If your bean started off as being purple, okay? It's going to remain a very intense purple. As it goes through the internal biochemical reactions, we have what we call enzymatic oxidation, which is the browning happens because of enzyme activity. Whereas if I leave this open and it goes brown on the surface, it's just oxidation because of air-based oxidation, right? And browning, okay? So this brown liquid, depending on how long you leave the beans to go through the reactions, it will transition from purple to like a lilac, partial brown, to an outright brown. And that has crucial implications for the flavor. Depending on what you're looking for, you can stop it at the lilac, slight half lilac, half brown coloration, and you tend to capture more of the like fruity and floral. Chocolate isn't as loud. It's there if it's in the bean in terms of the genetics, right? But you get brighter flavors at that point as well. If you let it get to the point where it's a very, very brown color when it's near the end of the fermentation, you tend to get stronger chocolate. You may have more acidity in the bean, more fruitiness, but you tend to get strong brown fruit flavors like your raisins, like your prunes, like your dates. It's really fascinating. So you can use your fermentation duration, especially the tail end and the number of turns, to actually decide what you want to coax out and showcase in that bean. But that then will influence how you choose to dry. Because if you want to be able to catch the fresh fruity, etc., you may need to dry faster and not slower. Yeah, this is why understanding from the perspective of the bean what you're able to unlock, you can manipulate beans in ways that are just mind-blowing, even though they're coming from the same origin. That's why I'm so excited with what Leslie is doing with farmers, because the potential is just massive, and it's just going to upend the industry in ways that it needs to be upended, right? So